Hey MSA. So here's the plan for this week. We are starting a unit about acceleration. And so to start that off, I'm going to have you guys watch a video from Bozeman Science. It's actually for AP level stuff, but I thought he did a really good job of explaining position, velocity, and acceleration in a really clear, but also like visual and good way. Like I think you guys are going to like it. And then I want you to draw a graph that you think will contain the data that you're going to collect in your cart on an incline lab. You guys started looking at that stuff on Friday, just kind of like getting an idea for what that experiment is going to look like, what you would need, how you would, what kind of questions you want to ask and how. So I want you to just draw a rough graph. It doesn't have to be like super beautiful or anything. It can be hand drawn if you want or whatever. That's going to contain the data that you anticipate collecting for that lab. So then for the warm-up question on Tuesday, you're going to write one important detail that you or your group came up with in planning the cart on it. Like what is something that you want to consider? What's something that like, a supply that you're going to need or a control that you're going to want to keep the same or what are your independent versus dependent variables going to be? There's just a ton of things to think about with that lab, right? So what is something that you were like, oh yeah, we got to think about this. And then the agenda for Tuesday is going to be that we will do the cart on an incline lab. I'm going to have you guys make a data table. So we're going to I'll use a slideshow to kind of guide you through it, but you guys are going to be creating the stuff that you need for it. Not like the carts and stuff. That stuff is already made, but the like data collection stuff with that. So then on Thursday, we're going to do another iteration of it because I feel like labs are just they're like just the core of what physics is supposed to be about in science and stuff like that. So I'm going to have you guys think about like, now that you know what supplies you're using and how you're going to be doing that lab, I want you to think about another interesting way to approach it. And I want you to do a variation of what you did on Tuesday in order to get answer a different question that is similar or get more interesting results or something like that. Okay. So then we're into the very next week. So Monday the 4th, we're going to do a PhET simulation. How does the mass of an object affect the speed of that object? And then we're going to do a gizmo after that. So lots of just practice and looking at how forces affect each other. All right, that's the week.